All right, guys, we got a story here from Zero Hedge, taken from the Epoch Times, which reads Trump returning to social media with his own platform in several months, according to an advisor. So, ever since the cesspool known as Twitter and the Silicon Valley cabal conspired to kick Trump off of big tech social media, Trump has remained off social media. He has been very silent. He did not join Gab. He did not join Parler. He hints as to why. He actually explains why he didn't join any of the alt tech platforms, specifically Parler. He actually gives his reasons for that. But we now have the news that it looks like Trump is doing his own social media company, or he's preparing his own social media company. We know that MyPillow CEO Lindell is also preparing a social media company, and he says it's going to be kind of a hybrid between YouTube and Twitter. I wonder if Lindell and Trump are working together. I wonder if Lindell and Trump are working together. I did a video actually on the MyPillow CEO and his announcement that he's coming out with a social media company, and it seems to be timed with what the Trump advisor is saying. So Lindell said he'll be out with a social media company in a couple of months. This Trump advisor is saying the same thing. So I wonder if these two guys and more heavy hitters, maybe Steve Bannon, maybe some other heavy hitters, are all working together to get a social media platform that will take on Twitter and Facebook and the Silicon Valley cabal. Anyway, the article says former President Trump will set up his own social media platform and will return to posting online in 2 to 3 months, said his advisor and spokesman Jason Miller in a new interview. For years, Trump favored Twitter, and he amassed 90 million followers before the social media platform suspended him in January. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Snapchat, and the others also moved to suspend the former president. All right, the cabal, they all moved together to destroy Trump. Trump hasn't indicated that he would use other social websites favored by conservatives such as Gab, MeWe, or Parler. Miller told Fox News on Sunday he expects Trump will return to social media in 2 or 3 months with his own platform. That's a direct quote. With his own platform that will completely redefine the game and attract tens of millions of users. Big news, real big news. Miller, who is Trump's most prominent spokesman, did not elaborate on details or a possible name for the social media venture. If I put my money on this, I would say he's working with Lindell. It just makes sense. Why would you come out with 2 or 3 different platforms? These guys that are friends, we know they're friends. Since Twitter suspended his account, the former president has instead opted to release press statements via advisors and email. For the most part, he has released statements endorsing his favorite political candidates for the 2022 midterm elections. Also in the interview, Miller said that Trump still holds a considerable amount of sway in the Republican Party. I would say Trump is the leader of the Republican Party. He's already had over 20 senators and over 50 members of Congress call or make the pilgrimage to Mar-a-Lago. He said, pay attention to Georgia on Monday, and there's a big endorsement coming. All right, a big endorsement from Trump coming. In an interview last month, Trump said he is negotiating with a number of people, and there's also the other option of building your own social media site, is what Trump said, because we have more people than anybody. I mean, you can literally build your own site. Yeah. Trump, 90 million people. The minute Trump gets on a social media platform, that social media platform will have millions upon millions of users. So Trump here says that, this is a quote from Trump, I really wanted to be somewhat quiet. They wanted me very much on Parler. You know, they had a phony report that the man who wasn't in there didn't. I mean, just the opposite. They really wanted me on Parler. So that's what Trump said. They really wanted me on Parler. But then Trump said that Parler would not be able to handle the amount of traffic. Mechanically, they can't handle the number of users, Trump noted in the interview. So Trump and his team, I'm sure, looked at all the social media platforms, and I guess they just decided to strike out on their own. And they probably want control of the platform. They don't want to have what happened to them happen again. What happened to them on Twitter and Facebook happen again. So they control the platform, they control the business, and the massive influx of users when Trump does announce this obviously means that whatever infrastructure they have, it has to be, I mean, bulletproof, because yeah, he had 90 million followers on Twitter. I would say that the minute Trump announces this social network, you're going to be looking at, I don't know, 10, 20 million people right off the bat within the first week. I mean, right away. I mean, he's going to need massive, massive infrastructure. And keep in mind, I would imagine, I pray to God, they're not going to be hosting at Amazon either. So I'm sure they've got a lot of stuff that they need to prepare. Once again, I'll say it again, Lindell and Trump may be doing the platform together. The timing seems just about right. Lindell said about 2 months. Trump's advisor, Jason Miller, saying about 2 months. So guys, 2 months means right before summer, right before we head into summer. Keep an eye out for a new social network with Trump. With Trump on it, with Trump at the helm, the Trump family running it. I don't know. Maybe Lindell in there, maybe some other prominent conservatives as well, joining in. Whatever it's going to be big. And I think it'll be ready to compete with Twitter and with Facebook pretty much right off the bat. What does this mean for Gab and Parler? I don't know. That's a good question. I think Gab will be around. Parler, I just don't know. I think Parler's return has been a little bumpy since it was deplatformed. Its return has not been so smooth. That's my opinion, how I see it and how I use the platform. It doesn't seem to have the same engagement as it did before, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Gab, I think Gab is, steady as it goes. I think it's just, it's growing, it's steady, it's reliable. So I don't think that one's, I don't think it'll be affected by this, and I don't think it's going away. But no doubt, when Trump jumps into the social media ring and he puts his own network in there, it's going to be big. It's going to be very, very big. All right, guys, that's the latest news. It's interesting news. Let's wait 2-3 months and see what happens. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited to see what Trump puts out there. All right, guys, go to the Duran shop, pick up some merch. This channel's demonetized, so picking up some merch at the Duran shop really helps out a lot. Our magic mugs, they increase your geopolitical IQ by thousands upon thousands of points. They're great mugs. I definitely recommend them. We also have apparel, shirts, hats, long sleeve hoodies, all kinds of great stuff. At the Duran shop, you'll find the link down below. Look for Alexander's channel. Down below, look for the Duran's channel down below, where we post daily news videos every single day, sometimes 2 videos a day at our main channel, the Duran. All those links are in the description box down below. Take care.